Good day viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, Master Adevic. I'm Victor Adewale Adeleke. Here our basic focus is to teach you mathematics from the crèche level even up to tertiary institution. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share, because it is very important so that when I post materials like this oftenly, you will always get notified. Now in my previous class, I promised that I will be teaching logarithmic and exponential equation, and here are we having the questions in our midst to solve. Now we have just two exponential questions here. I deliberately kept these two exponential questions because they are very fine questions that I want us to play with and understand exponential equation. And don't forget, I told you exponential equation means indices, so do not get it twisted. We are still on track. So today we are going to major on solving exponential problems. And I also told you if you have any questions that you've been finding challenging, always drop them on the comment section so that when I check them, I will do well to respond to it immediately. Now this question we are having here, 2 raised to the power of 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 2 equals to 0. What are we going to do in this question? Quickly we dive into solving the question. Now what we have, let's first write the question. We have 2 raised to the power of 2x minus 3 times 2 raised to the power of x plus 2 equals 0. Now what we're going to do here is the method of substitution. We're going to substitute something for 2 raised to the power of 2x. But if you can observe, you will see that we have 2 raised to the power of 2x here. We also have 3 times 2 raised to the power of x. So we have 2 raised to the power of x here, and we have 2 raised to the power of x here. So we can be very smart and do something there. So what we can do is that we know that from the law of indices that says x raised to the power of a and b is equals to x raised to the power of a b. That's what we're going to do here. So we're going to say 2 raised to the power of x. And we're going to drop the 2 outside because 2 times x, according to this law, a times b will give you ab, so 2 times x will give you 2x. So the same thing, we're going to say 3 times 2 raised to the power of x, then plus 2 equals to 0. So wherever you see 2 raised to the power of x now, you replace the value of, let's say, p or let's say y. So let's y be equals to 2 raised to the power of x. So whenever we see 2 raised to the power of x, we substitute it as y. So we are having, to put y here now, we have y squared minus, we have 3y, then plus 2 equals to 0. This has automatically turned to a quadratic equation, sorry. This has automatically turned to a quadratic equation. And what are we going to do here? Remember, I have a video about quadratic equation where I taught how to derive the quadratic formula. So without wasting our time, without having too much focus on just one particular thing like this, let's just quickly rush down and use the quadratic formula. And which I've already proven, if you go back to that video, you will check and see, I've already proven that the quadratic formula is equals to minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So this is the formula for quadratic equation. So what do we do now? This here we have a, the coefficient of y squared here is 1. We have b, the coefficient of b here is minus 3, and we have c, the coefficient of c, which is the constant, is 2. So let's substitute that in the formula to get the value for y. So y is certainly going to be equal to what is b? We have minus 3. So minus 3 plus minus, we have b squared. What is b squared? Minus 3 all squared, then minus 4 times what is a? A is 1. Then what is c? C is what? Is 2. So when you do that, everything over 2 times 1, because a is what? Is 1. So when you do that, now we have that y is equals to minus times minus, we have 3, positive 3, plus minus. Then let's quickly check what this one will give us. So we have minus 3 squared, which is 9, because minus 3 times minus 3 will give you minus times minus positive 3 times 3 9. Then minus 4 times 2 we have 8. So we just have 9 minus 8. And 9 minus 8 is going to give me 1 all over what? 2. So we know that the square root of 1 is 1. So we have 3 plus minus 1 over 2. So therefore we have that y is equals to 3 plus 1 over 2 using the positive, or 3 minus 1 using the negative over 2. So finally, when you do that, when you simplify that, 3 plus 1, we have 4. 4 divided by 2, we have 2. Or 3 minus 1, we have 2. Then 2 divided by 2, we have 1. So y has 2 values, 2 possible values in the whole world, like I explained. So 2 and 1 are the possible values of y for this equation. But do not forget, they didn't tell us to look for y. We only made the substitutes as y. So do not forget, we say that y represented what? 2x. So therefore, to get what the question asked us to look for, which was x, you see that what? Or you can just say recall that y is equals to 2 raised to the power of x. So if y is equals to 2, so we now have 2 here is equals to 2 raised to the power of x. And what is that? 2 raised to the power of 1. Because 2, just 2 is having the raised to the power of 1. So 2 cancels out. We have that x is equals to 1. Also, do not forget that y is equals to 2 raised to the power of x. But if y is equals to 1, we put the 1 there, equals to 2 raised to the power of x. What is 1? N raised to the power of 0 is 1. So we can say 2 raised to the power of 0 is still 1, then it equals 2 raised to the power of x. So 2 does what? Cancel 2. And we have that x is equals to 1. So therefore, x is equals to 1 or 0. So x for this question has 2 values which I've got also. That x can either be 1 or x could be what? Could be 0. So that's how to solve that question very, very quickly. Now let's quickly try this other question before we end the class. Very, very simple. Let me quickly attend that. We have question 2. We have 4 raised to the power of x plus 6 raised to the power of x equals 9 raised to the power of x. Now what are we going to do here? We are trying to look for the value that will be substituted as x into this equation, and it will give us 9 raised to the power of that number, which is the x that we are going to look for. So what we are going to do here is very simple. All you need to do is, first of all, just say divide all 3 by 4 raised to the power of x, by 4 raised to the power of x, by 4 raised to the power of x. So what happens here? 4 cancels out 4, and we have 1. So 1 plus, what is here? X and x is here. I've already explained in my previous classes, which I've been following up with my logarithm class and my indices class. It was some of what I want to do here now. I will just bring out the value of x and say 6 over 4, and I'll put my x outside. Now what do we have here? We have 9 and 4. If you check properly, you find that 9 is a perfect square and 4 is a perfect number for as a perfect square. So we can say 3 square over 2 square. 2 square, which is still 4, and we'll drop our x close to it. So from there, now what do we do? Now we can break down this 6. We have 3 times 2 over 2 times 2. And you have your x, your 1 plus this equals to. So what is common here? We have 2x here, we have 2x here, so we can say 3 over 2 here, and we'll bring out our power of 2x, like I explained here. So what happens here? 2 cancels out 2. We are left with just 3 over 2 raised to the power of x equals to 3 over 2 raised to the power of 2x. Or we can say x times 2, still the same thing. So we have 1 plus all this. So we can the same thing I did here, because from here now you'll be confused. There's nothing you can do. So you can say let y be equals to what? 3 over 2 raised to the power of x. So whenever you are seeing 3 over 2 raised to the power of x, you replace that as y. So you now say 1 plus what is everything here? We have replaced as y equals to everything here we also replaced as y, but don't forget it's a square here. So we have y squared. So if you invert everything, we have that y squared minus y, then plus minus 1 equals 0. Using your quadratic formula, y will be equals to, this is the value for a, this is the value for b, this is the value for c. So a here is representing 1, coefficient of 1, b here having minus 1, and c minus 1 also. So we have minus 1 plus minus, we have 1 or minus 1 squared, trying to show everything so that can be explicit with this question. So we have minus 4ac. 4 times what is a? A is what is 1 times what is c? C is minus 1. So this minus sign is going to affect this and it becomes positive. So we have just 1 there. We have just 1. If you have been following my class, you get everything I'm doing here. All over 2a. What is that? 2 times what? 1, because a is what is 1. Now if you check this properly, you have that what? Y equals to minus and minus, we have 1, positive 1, plus minus, this is 1 already. So let us simplify. Let's simplify that. This is 1 already, so we have 1 plus 4. That's what it says inside the square root. So we have just a root of 5. Everything divided by what? By 2. So we have gotten the value for y. We cannot stop here because do not forget y is a substitute for something that was introduced into the equation. What we actually took to look for was x that we took to look for. So now we introduce the value of y, so we cannot really call this as the answer. So let's continue. Then I'll look at y this part of the board. So if you quickly apply what we have already understood here, this is positive, negative. So automatically this answer is going to be 2. So y must certainly be equals to 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2, or y is also going to be equals to, or y is also going to be equal to 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. So these are the two values for y. Y has to be either of these two. But we are told to look for x, do not forget. So the same thing we did for this question, for the first question, is also what we are going to apply. The way we separated it. So recall that y, recall that y is equals to what? 3 over 2 raised to the power of x. So therefore, if y is equals to 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2, which was given there, then we can say, and we know that y is equal to 3 over 2 raised to the power of x, then we can say 3 over 2 raised to the power of x is equals to what? 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. Now once you've done this, now what do you do? There's nothing we can do here. Just take log of both sides. And you are taking log of both sides. What I already taught you, log. Take log of both sides. You have log 3 over 2 raised to the power of x equals to log 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. And when you do that, don't forget the law of logarithm. This is x here. So x will be inverted to the back. So we have x log 3 over 2 equals to what? The right hand side. Which is this. So from there, what do we do? Want to get the value of x, so divide both sides by what? The log of 3 over 2. We have here divided by the log of 3 over 2. So this one cancels out. So we have finally that x is equals to what? The right hand side, which is the right hand side, let me quickly write it down. The right hand side is 1 plus the square root of 5, all divided by 2. Then divided by what? Log 3 over 2. When you punch this in your calculator, you are going to get 1.1868. This is an approximate value for x. And if you plug that value into this, you will get 9 raised to the power of that x. Exactly, which is 13 points. And you can confirm that with calculator when you try that. But do not forget, there's a problem because we have only gotten a value for x and we are supposed to get 2 values for x, because if you watch what we did here, we solve simultaneously. If y is equal to 2 or y equals to 1. Here we have that y is equals to 1 plus root 5 over 2 or 1 minus root 5 over 2. I'm going to quickly show you, there's no way that you can solve this 1 minus root 5 over 2, and I'm going to show you why it's like that. I think this will be enough to explain that. It will be enough to explain that. So we are already gotten this value. Now let's try this value because don't forget we say if y is equal to this, which was the first value, we have two values. So let's try the other value if it will work out. So let's say if y is equal to 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. So what do we do now? Do not forget y is equal to what? 3 over 2 root power of x equals to what? Equals to 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. For me, take log of both sides like I explained. So when you take log of both sides, finally you have x log 3 over 2. And you have, take log of both sides, don't forget, so log 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. But do not forget, the square root of 5 is going to be 2 points. I'm going to get something 2 points. And when you subtract 2 points, when you 1 minus 2 points, let's say 2.0 for example, 1 minus 2, you are going to get a negative answer, which is, let's say, minus 1. And if you get a negative answer in log reading, note this log. Log of a negative number is not possible. It's not possible. It can never be possible. It's infinity. So it's math error. If you punch it your calculator, log of a negative number, you have math error. So because of that, this terminates out, and it's not possible. So you cannot have any value for that. So this whole, if you are using y equals to 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2, there's no way for you because why? Because finally you are going to equal infinity, which is not supposed to be. So these are the principles of exponents, which are indices. Very, very simple, not difficult at all. You can keep on dropping questions on my comment section. Do not forget to hit the notification button, subscribe, like, and share. Very important. So that next time I post videos like this, you always get notified. But I'm going to leave this question with you. Very, very simple. Try this question for yourself. 2 raised to the power of x plus x equals to 5. Try it and see what you can get. Have a nice day.